your back end yet with your pairs? In other words, how you're going to divide them up?
Right now we have it set up, but I'm sure throughout the game it'll change based on situations.
Did you consider splitting 7 and 21 up to facilitate the whole thing?
Well, they'll start the game split up.
Okay.
Okay, getting ready to take on the Blues. Quick team, but also a big team. What's the plan to battle tonight?
Well, we got to compete with them. We got to skate with them. They're fast, physical. They have the talent to go around you, but they have the size to go over you too. And it's the way that they play. They're a tenacious team, and everyone you watch top to bottom, their most skilled players play this hard game. Some defensemen, good mix of defensemen as far as a couple stay-at-home guys, size, compete, make you earn every inch down there, and then they got some guys that can get up the ice and make some plays. So it's a really good balance group of forwards, but also they got balance on the back end.
So how important is it going to be to set the tone early?
Well, set the tone, get into the game. We're going to have to do a lot more in the offensive zone. In our last game, Minnesota, we lost too many battles too easily. We dump it in. Actually, our dumps were pretty good, and we were getting there, but we weren't winning enough battles once we got there, which resulted in less offensive zone time and more defensive zone time. So we have to get better at that first battle.
You've seen Springfield play. You went there, and obviously you've got reports. What do you like about Odie Marchessault's game? What can he bring?
When I saw the 5 games, actually, he wasn't. He didn't stand out. So 5 games I saw Timmy Eriksson stood out in a positive way. The way he moved the puck, saw the ice, defensively, very good positionally. He's got some range to him. He's not a really overly physical guy, but positionally he plays well. And Marchessault, when I saw him, he has an offensive ability. But throughout the games that I saw, there wasn't a lot of consistency in his game. Now, talking with the coaches, that consistency has been there. Obviously, he has because he was an all-star down there.
Yeah. So you're going on reports.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's played a lot with Johansson. Is that part of what went into your decision to put them?
Yeah.
Getting ready to kick off this 6-game homestand. You always hear important to take advantage of home ice, but that's kind of just words. How do you really take advantage of the fact you're going to be playing 6 here?
Well, we got to play our style. I think come out and play hard right at the first drop of the puck. We can't wait, and we got to try to get the crowd into it and get behind us and feed off that energy. When you're playing on home ice, that's really the advantage, is getting the crowd behind you and using that to create some positive momentum.
And kind of going off what Porty's been talking about, the 2 new players getting called up against a quick St. Louis team. Is that a kind of a good thing to get their feet wet, start with one of the stronger teams, or are you kind of worried about their adapting?
I'm not worried. They're going to be excited. They're going to be excited to play. That won't be an issue. It's going to be a great test for everyone, not just those 2 guys. It's our whole team.
Will both those guys draw in tonight, Todd?
I'm sorry?
Will both those guys draw in tonight? Or?
Yeah, they'll both play.
Todd Keaton and I know Cam and Calvert are on the IR. The other 2, Coyne and Keaton, do you expect those to be longer term?
We're hoping maybe about a week.
For both?
Yeah. So maybe next. I think what we got LA on Tuesday. I think it is. That's kind of what we're shooting for.
I think Keaton, he was on the board, when he was boarded.
I think it was on the hit. Yeah, the penalty.
He's had tests and such.
I'm sorry?
He's had tests and such, like.
Yeah. He went and saw our doctor yesterday, along with O'Coin, and so did Matty Calvert too.
Todd, you talked about St. Louis protecting its own end. It's tough to get shots through on this team.
They do a great job. They're really committed. Again, you can watch and you see a lot of highlights. You watch NHL on the fly and you see some beautiful goals that they score. But they're a real committed team when they don't have the puck. They're committed as far as puck pursuit out of the offensive zone, through the neutral zone, and a team that defends hard and make you earn every inch. They aren't afraid of the puck. They're getting in shooting lanes, and again, when the puck gets to the net, they're tough there. So we have to be up to that task as far as getting in and battle with these guys.
Since the end of the Minnesota game, have you taken it upon yourself to reinforce force any messages to this team? Or
Well, I didn't have any contact with these guys yesterday, but today there was a message that I wanted them to hear, and we talked about it out on the ice, and hopefully we'll show up tonight and we'll be ready to go.
can you elaborate a little bit what that meant?
Nope. And I know you guys want to know, but you know, respectfully as coaches, and one thing we say to our players is what is said between us stays between us.